This is the retell for the Translation Project 10-step process, due January 28th, um, for the English retelling in the source language, otherwise known as Step 6. So today we're going to start talking about floaters and what they are inside your eyeball. These floaters are not alive and not organism, but instead they're tiny little things that exist inside your eyeball. There are things that you cannot really see, and they disappear when you try to focus in on them, but in some instances you can see them. They exist inside your eyeball, right behind your retina. These floaters can consist of three different things, either red blood cells, tissue, or protein, and all of these can come and go in various shapes. With floaters, they are not seen with the human naked eye, but sometimes you can see them in certain lighting and certain settings, but usually they disappear within seconds, and usually they're better seen under a microscope or under a blue light sky. These floaters have a more scientific name called musculi volunatus. This is Latin for flying flies. Floaters can come and go in different shapes and sizes. They can vary from very big to small to very round to thin, from very thin to round, and they pretty much float in the back of the retina in your eye. And in your eye, they can cast shadows, and these shadows are what we see to our naked eye, but always, almost most of the time, they disappear within seconds. They can be seen like a shadow on a light bulb with your hand on the ground. You can see that shadow, but then when the light becomes more distant, the shadow becomes larger. So, with that being said, it could be parallel to the flying flies, or otherwise known as floaters. When the light is close, you can see that shadow more prevalent and bigger within your retina of your eye. The other really cool thing with floaters is that you can see them either in snow or in a blue light setting. This is called blue field epioptic phenomenon, otherwise known as where you will see this little white dot and a black tail swirling about. This is visible to the human eye, and what it is leukocytes in the bloodstream behind your retina that are really big, and behind them are red blood cells, and this happens behind your eye. You can see these by enhancing them and putting them on a blue field epioptic phenomenon. So you can see these little things if you put them in a contrasting picture, which is the blue light. And then you can see them, and they're very transparent, and you can see them moving about. And it's amazing to see how these little guys can move about in the eye, and it reminds us that even though we don't see them every day, we know what they are, and we know that they exist, and it's just to go and say that what we think we internally know cannot be always externally true. Thank you.